Well, good morning, and it's your boy, Celine Driver. That's me, walking and talking on a Wednesday. Because I missed yesterday, because it was too cold. I haven't been walking much the past few days because it's too cold. And yes, I know cold is relative when you live in Central Florida versus, say, living in not Florida. But I'm an old guy and I get cold easy. Now, when you're old, you'll get cold easy too. It's just the way it is. And also, I missed yesterday, Tuesday, because I couldn't think of anything to talk about anyway. Still don't know what I want to talk about right now. I do know I'm going to mention a few things. First of all, there's no live stream today. By the time you're watching this, I'm not going to be in town. I'm going to be somewhere else. This is due to a meeting I have to attend with respect to, let's just go with family business, and we'll leave it at that. So, won't be around for live stream. I know that disappoints the hell out of you folks. Hell, nobody's watching these videos anyway, so not a lot of people are going to be disappointed, right? I kid. I do appreciate all the people who watch my videos, and I appreciate all the people who attend the live streams. It's just something to do. I'm not making a living doing this, obviously. The whole channel is basically, me having an outlet to voice my opinion on whatever I want, and whoever watches, whoever agrees with me, and whoever doesn't. And that's actually a good segue into an idea that just formed just now. How about that? A stream of consciousness right in front of you on a Walkin' and Talkin' Wednesday. That has a good ring to it. Walkin' and Talkin' Tuesday, Walkin' and Talkin' Wednesday. Both of them have good rings to it. Opinions. Good morning. And that. Opinions. Opinions. We all have them, don't we? You know what they say? Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one. So, everyone's got opinions. I've got opinions. You've got opinions. It used to be. And I still try and do this myself, even though it isn't this way anymore. For the most part, all you have to do is watch the news or watch social media or whatever, and it's not like this anymore. It used to be that people could hold different opinions and still be civil to one another. Hell, still be friends to one another. The old saying, we can disagree without being disagreeable. And I try and live my life like that. I mean, I have many friends, both YouTube friends, which I consider friends, and that's another subject maybe for another day. And, friends, real, well, I don't want to say real friends, but face-to-face friends that hold different opinions than myself. I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to do that. I don't think anyone I name would be terribly embarrassed by me naming them. But, I have certain opinions about, well, you pick the subject you want. Well, okay, I'll give you one right now. I have a friend that none of you know. I don't even know if he's subscribed to my channel. He is a friend of mine on Facebook, a fellow Florida Gator fan, a trucker, professional trucker, lives out in California. Shout out to Mike. How you doing, Mike? He's a Camaro fan. Loves Camaros. Loves Chevy. I'm a Ford guy. You know, we pass pictures of Ford Mustangs versus Camaros, which is one of the oldest car rivalries there is. Back and forth, and trade a few barbs here and there. A little trash talking, a little automotive trash talking. But there's no hate. There's no insult. There's no animosity. It's two guys that have a different opinion on what constitutes the perfect pony car. I think it's the Mustang. He thinks it's the Camaro. Okay. I'll single one guy out. I mean, he's a nice guy. He knows I think he's a nice guy. Mike Vick. Mike Vick is a good dude. Good NFL fan. Kristen Ballard is another one. Good guy. Likes college football. Loves college football, just like I do. So does Mike Vick. Loves college football, just like I do. One's an Alabama fan. That would be Ballard. Mike Vick's a Georgia fan. I'm a Florida fan. Those two have it all over me for trash talking right now. Florida is way down. Bama's up. Georgia's way up. And we can exchange the trash talk. But at the end of the day, we're still friends. Both of them like the NFL product. I don't. I think the NFL is garbage. I think they're effeminized. I think they're pussified. I think the players are too full of themselves, very much like divas, especially the wide receivers. Whiny little millionaire bitches claiming all the time how oppressed they are by their billionaire team owners. I think the rules package sucks. I think the commentators suck. I think the network coverage sucks. I think the people who run the National Football League, yes, I'll call it the National Football League for this video. I think the whole organization, top to bottom, left to right, up and down, inside and out, sucks. They like college. They like pro football. They follow it. They make videos about it. But at the end of the day, I don't attack them. They don't attack me. My opinion of that differs greatly from theirs. And they don't attack me. They let me have my opinions and express my opinions. And I am happy to let them have their opinions. I don't think they're insane for thinking the way they think, and they don't think I'm insane for thinking the way I think. And I don't question their integrity. They don't question mine. And I mean, that's minor stuff. I mean, I have varying political opinions, which, politics and the way it affects life is important. And I have a certain opinion set of the way things ought to be that falls under the conservative / libertarian side of things. I got plenty of friends who are much more liberal than me. And I think they're maybe a little bit bonkers for thinking the way they think. They probably think I'm bonkers for thinking the way I think. But at the end of the day, we're friends. And that's the way it should be. Too much out there that you see is, people hurling around, insults. They hurl around, Nazi, fascist, communist, socialist. You hate America. You hate the world. You hate the environment. You hate capitalism. You hate, this country and that country, or this region and that region. You just want to exploit them. Oh, you just want us all to go live in caves and eat bugs and rub sticks together. And on and on and on like that. And at the end of the day, you think the other side is so heinous and so beyond recovery and beyond redemption that you just want to kill them all. You just want to kill everyone and wipe everyone out that doesn't agree with you. And it's just nonsensical. Disagree without being disagreeable. This needs to make a comeback in this country and around the world, frankly. But let's concentrate on this country. We need to figure out a way to get back to the point where we had our disagreements, we had our different points of view, but in the end, we were all Americans, and we were all supposed to be pulling for the same thing, which is the betterment of our country and our way of life. Now it's a rush, in my opinion, a rush to the bottom, and a rush to which side can destroy the other quickest. And, which side can save America and which side can destroy America, depending on which side you believe in. If you're a Democrat, you think the Republicans, the conservatives are going to destroy America. We're all going to become, the country's going to become a version of the Handmaid's Tale. And if you're a conservative Republican, you think that the way the Democrats want to run things, we're all going to be a version of Mad Max. Dystopian. If one side wins, the other side thinks we are in for a dystopian nightmare. If you don't know what the word dystopian means, go look it up. Somehow I don't think either side wants to destroy society to that level. Do I think that the left's ideas are good for America and our future? No. Do I want to see them all rounded up and killed? No. I want to see their ideas defeated in the arena of ideas in a fair fight, without censorship, without government election interference, without all the nonsense we hear about. Put your ideas out there. I'll put my ideas out there. My side will put their ideas out there. Your other side will put their ideas out there, and we'll see which one prevails in the long term. Fair, open discussion and fair, open, quote-unquote, fight. See who wins. That's the way it should be. And if one side wins over the other, the winning side doesn't go out immediately and try to destroy the losing side. Disagree without being disagreeable. That's the way it should be, and we've lost that somewhere. Good morning, and that. We lost it somewhere. I don't know exactly where. I think it was in the 90s when the politics of personal destruction came about. If you were alive in the 90s, you know what I'm talking about. If you weren't, I'm sure you can find videos and articles about, that time period. But we lost something along the way when we decided that we could disagree and be disagreeable and be destructive to each other. A house divided against itself falls. And right now, we are that house. We are divided against ourselves. And I think if we don't figure out a way to disagree without being disagreeable again, we will fall. I should be able to express my opinion on anything from trivial nonsense like the NFL without being personally attacked. And you, if you're someone who disagrees with me about a particular thing, you should be able to hold your opinion and your point of view without being personally attacked and destroyed by someone else. I'm not going to do it. I'm not that person. I'm not a person who's going to go out and try and destroy someone just because they disagree with me. I'm perfectly capable of doing it. Don't doubt that. I have plenty of intelligence. I have plenty of ability to do research, and I have plenty of ability to wordsmith my way into destruction. That's not my personality. It never has been. Except when it comes to my sister, in which case I'm happy to try and destroy her before she does the same to me. But that's another subject. I'm not saying I'm angelic. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm just saying that's me. That's the way I do business. I'm not out to destroy anyone. I wish it were the other way around with people who disagree with me on various subjects. Can't tell you the number of times I've triggered somebody on, my God, like one of the NASCAR forums on Facebook. I put up an opinion about one of the drivers, and I've got 4 or 5 people willing to fly down to Florida to beat the crap out of me over my opinion about a driver and his skill level. I think we've lost a little perspective on that one, but okay. And when I express my opinion on something important, like, taxation, or, civil rights, or voting rights, or how elections are being conducted. I mean, my God, I've been called a Nazi so many times that I've lost count. Never mind the fact that I'm Jewish, and a Jewish person being a Nazi is something that's almost laughable. But then again, they probably don't know that I'm Jewish. Ooh, that sun is bright. And also never mind the fact that they don't know that the word Nazi is a shortening of 2 words, National Socialist, and being called a Nazi, contrary to popular belief, is not a right-wing insult. It's actually a left-wing insult, but because socialism is a left-wing ideology, not a right-wing. But it's been morphed over time to call it a right-wing insult. So, okay, we'll just go with that because most people are not going to be able to be schooled in the proper use of the word. But still, someone who believes in lower taxes and adherence to constitutional norms is a Nazi? Really? When did that happen? That's insane to me. But, it's the world we live in now, unfortunately. And I don't know that there's any way to fix it. But anyway, I've rambled on long enough. I'm sure I've triggered about 3/4 of the people that are watching this video. But no matter what you think of me and my opinions, no matter what you think about the National Football League, or college football, or the Florida Gators, or the U.S. Constitution, or tax policy, or whether or not, elections are now or fair or not or whatever your opinions are. As long as you treat me with the respect that one human being should give to another, I got no problem with you. And you're still a friend to me. That's all I gotta say. Not bad for not having a plan when I started this camera 20 minutes ago. But hey, I'm a smart guy. I can talk about almost anything. Anyway, this is your boy, Celine Driver. That's me. And I am